Aloha, hulu aloha. It's Mrs. Kazana in the art room, and I am going to show you how to make flowers for a paper lei for May Day. So I have here 4 magazine pages. I have a cup. I have a Sharpie. I am tracing around the cup with my Sharpie. It's pretty dried out, but it's going to be dark enough for me to see where I made my shape. I want to do that several times. I'm going to use the top and the bottom to make circles of different sizes. I want to make at least 4 circles, and then I'm going to cut them out 4 times because I'm going to have 4 sheets of paper. So I'm making quite a few circles all at once. I think I'm going to do 2 big ones and 2 little ones. And what I'm going to do next, hopefully your Sharpie is easier to see than mine, I'm going to carefully hold my pages all together at the same time, and I'm going to use my scissors to cut out those circles. They do not have to be perfect because I'm going to shape them some more. These are going to become the flowers on my paper lei. So if you see, I cut those out carefully, and now I have 4 circles, even though I only cut it out 1 time. I'm going to do the same thing with these other circles. And I'm going to have a nice variety in my lei because I'll have some flowers that are a little bigger and some that are a little smaller. If it's too hard for you to cut out 4 at once, you can do 2 sheets at a time, but I recommend doing more than 1 sheet at a time, or it will take you the whole class period just to cut out your circles, and I would love for you to get to the next step today. Okay, so now I have my circles all cut out, and I don't need the scrap pages anymore. I'm going to put those in the rubbish. And now I have these circles, and I'm going to try and make them look more flower-like by taking them, folding them in half, folding them in half again. And this is the part where you can have some fun making different shapes. If I cut off this end, I'm going to make a hole that is too big to stay on a lei. But if I cut on these edges here, I can make like a petal shape. So I'm going to make like some scallops. And then when I unfold this, now I have something that kind of looks like a flower. And with these fold lines in it, it actually looks even more like a flower. It looks kind of dimensional. Looks a little more like a flower. So I need to do that same process to all of these circles. I can put variety in them. They do not have to be identical. But it does add some nice detail if I make some different patterns here. So here I'm just taking some notches out of it. And now I've made one that has like scallops on the side. Again, notice I'm not cutting out anything in the middle because I want that to be able to go onto my string and not be too big and floppy. I'll do one where I show you what it looks like if you do accidentally cut that out. You might still be able to use it, but it's not going to stay in place as well. So I'm adjusting that edge. If I cut off the outside here, watch what happens. It's kind of pretty, but it's not going to stay on the string of a lei very well. It's going to slide around. So that's not something I want to do. If you do it 1 time, no big deal, but try not to do many like that. Okay, so we're going to repeat that same process. That is your job today, to make as many of these flowers as you can. And remember, we're making these for the entire, your whole grade level. So I need help making lots and lots of leis, and we'll practice stringing them onto the lei strings next time we're together. But this is what I would like for you to work on today. Thanks so much. Have fun, make something beautiful.